my mother's family came from North Carolina originally. They lived there several generations.
And that's the Kerrigans?
Mm-hmm. And they moved because the mother of the family died, and there were 4 sons. Mm-hmm. And the father felt like that he had a good farm and a weaving mill running out water from the stream, but they wouldn't provide a future for 4 boys. So he decided, some members of the close group in North Carolina had gone to Arkansas and had been able to get very large farms for very little money, and they liked it. And so he sent his oldest son, who just graduated from the University of North Carolina, out to scout it in Arkansas. And I've always wondered, at the report that the young man made when he came back, which was a very glowing report, he liked it. My great-great-great-great-grandfather sold everything there. Mm-hmm. And moved the whole family to Arkansas because he could buy a farm for each one of the boys and one for himself there. And that's what brought him across. But I wondered if a 20-year-old boy would have convinced me to throw all the dice. My father's family came from Alabama. Mm-hmm. And there were 9 children. And here again, some of the uncles, their mother's brothers, had moved to Arkansas and liked it. And so when they graduated from college, their uncles would say, come on out and I can get you a job and so forth. So 3 of the boys moved to the area of Hope. Mm-hmm. His father had been the manager of a brick kiln and a lumber yard. Mm-hmm. Just across the Texas line from Louisiana, and breathing all the things that were in there. People didn't know anything about taking care of things, even putting a mask on. He got tuberculosis, and so they said you'd have to stop, he'd have to get out and live in the fresh air. Mm-hmm. And so forth. And so he did. And the company that owned both of them, that he had worked for years, said companies did not have insurance and that sort of protection for employees. They said, we can't give you any money as you retire, but you can have all you want of any of the materials we had. Now they made bricks, they made lumber, all sorts, cut every sort of way. So the house in Shreveport was absolutely fireproof because it was all made out of brick and tile.
Were you and Bill pretty close?
Very. Because our father died when we were young. And it was us against the world. It shouldn't have been. We were surrounded by loving relatives, but we felt like we had to, support each other. And we did all our lives.